Okay, ladies, today is day 2 of foundation day, so we're going to be talking about the Touch Liquid Foundation and the the Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. So this is something that I use every single day, both of these things. Let's turn it around. You can use concealer for two things. You can use it to cover blemishes, and you can use it to highlight. I mostly just use it for highlighting, so that's what I'm going to show you today. But anytime you use your concealer, you're going to use it after you put on your foundation, which I did not know. So what is awesome about, so we'll start with this. What's awesome about this formula is that it's actually a liquid to powder foundation. So I think it gives you the coverage that a liquid does. It goes on like a liquid, but then it dries to a powder, and it's absolutely amazing. So when you use it, you want to shake it, and it comes in this little like dropper, and I use our foundation brush for this. So I'm going to show you quickly how this goes on. I just kind of make little, it's like, I always think feel like I'm going to war when I put it on. I have my eye makeup on already. Actually, it's after work, so I just washed off my foundation. But I always usually do my eye makeup first. That's a quick tip, because if I get any fallout, I can perfect it with my foundation. So we're going to do the same thing that I taught you guys yesterday. Go down against, like with the hairs, basically. I love this stuff, and it has this, like, it does have a odor to it, so if you're sensitive to odors, this might not be the foundation for you, but I love the smell. But so I'm just putting it all over my face. You don't obviously look, you didn't really need a whole lot, so this will last you a while. And again, when you're trying to decide which foundation to use or color, just private message me and I'll help you color match. Okay, so I have my whole face done now with the Liquid Touch. Now, the other thing about the matching part is that our foundations are minerals, so it's really easy, you know, even if you get the wrong color, it typically matches. So, so there's that. So then I'm going to show you how to highlight. Now, again, I'll quickly tell you, if you're trying to cover a blemish, all you would do is put, use the same color as you did for your foundation, and then put it after your foundation. After you put on this, then you will put it on your blemish, just kind of tap it on, and then, you know, kind of blend it that way. That way, because when you're putting it on underneath your foundation, which is what I always thought you needed to do, you're actually moving it around, and then you're not concealing it anymore. But to make this video really quick, I'm just going to do highlighting on one side of my face, so also you can see the difference. So I just use, just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to show you. You always want to do a V, not a circle. If you use a circle, sometimes, you know, I posted a picture earlier today where it's a half circle. You're actually going to draw attention to the darker dark circles if you're trying to cover them. I don't have dark circles, but that is a very common problem. And then I'm just going to go down my nose and do like a little triangle, and then above my brow, and then a little triangle here and right there. So that's where we're going to highlight. So like I said, this is one color lighter than my foundation, and then I'm going to use my concealer brush. Now, you don't need a concealer brush to apply this, but again, I don't like to use my hands because I'm afraid the oils of my hands are gonna get messed into my skin, which makes the I don't know, makes the foundation oily, my skin more oily, because we have natural oils in our skin. So blending it in. Now, something I forgot that I don't have with me, so I'll have to go to the next room in just a second, is my blending bud, which helps with blending. So you would do whatever I'm doing to this side too. 1 second. My blending bud. So a really important thing in all makeup routines is learning how to blend. So I'm using the blending bud and I'm just bouncing it off my skin. So there's no harsh lines, so it kind of blends obviously together. And it just kind of highlights the areas you want highlighted. Probably, I think I put a little bit too much on my nose, but again, blending is always okay. You can always fix it with blending. I'm just rambling tonight. Okay, so you can see it looks like a shine right there, but it's not like that in real life, so I don't know what's up with my camera. But you can see that my eyes are highlighted over here. Now the contouring part, now you can get like a darker concealer to do this, but to make it easy, I just use our Beachfront bronzer. If I don't highlight, I still use bronzer every day. So I've had this, by the way, since it came out. I think it was March, and it's still really good. So then you want to make a 3, okay? So look at that side compared to that side. Now it really like thins out the face. You go right under the cheekbones. Now I have a friend that I did that with and it looked really odd because she has really, really skinny cheekbones. So we just did it right on here where you would normally put your blush to kind of make that look better. But okay, so it's highlighting and contouring made really, really easy. But you should always use your bronzer like that. Always make a 3. And highlighting right here, like a V. 3, V. I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, just let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye.